Well, the Cougars season is upon us, meaning the fans will get to see the team in action very soon in preseason play. They've made an effort to create a professional experience for the players, including putting the Cats through the dreaded Vo2 test, which measures the athlete's aerobic fitness. Now, for 2013 top pick Josh Anderson, it was a tough but welcome introduction. For Cougars prospect Josh Anderson, the Vo2 test was quite the welcome to life in the Western Hockey League. The team put players through the grueling test in advance of this weekend's training camp.
Oh, that was a tough test, especially getting into the last couple minutes. It was getting harder and harder every minute. It started off easy for about the first 6 minutes and started getting harder and harder after the steps would go up and legs would start to die on you, and it was tough.
The fitness examinations are just another step the team is taking towards creating a legitimate pro-style experience for its players. The Cougars are the only team in the WHL using the test.
Treat the kids like professionals so they feel like professionals and play like professionals, and that's something that is very important to us. We have 2 owners that currently play in the NHL, and they wanted to make sure that these kids have that experience.
For Anderson and the rest of the Cats, the Vo2 test measures their aerobic fitness. Players must keep the bike at a certain level while having breathing restrictions and increase resistance.
Every 2 minutes it gets a little harder, and then it goes to 1 minute increments as they get later in the test and it gets harder. So while they're doing that, they've got the mouthpiece in and attached to the gas analyzer, and it's measuring the amount of air they're breathing in and out.
Only 15 years old, the 6'3", 215-pound defenseman used the test as a chance to showcase his hard work this offseason.
I knew that this was going to be at camp, so I came prepared for it. Just trained as hard as I could throughout the summer and hoped to come to camp in the best shape possible.
With the help of the folks at Pacific Sport, the Cougars brass took note of each player's fitness and mental toughness.
A couple of the guys have held on maybe longer than they should have been able to and really grinded to get a few more seconds on the test and battle for their spot on the team.
We're trying to see which kids worked hard and which kids want to come in shape and make this roster, and that's important for us just to know that we're looking at how they work out, how they get in shape.
The team uses the exact model utilized by the NHL at its draft combine, something that can only benefit Anderson and the other young hockey players with professional aspirations.
Because I know the draft's in 2 years and it's going to be there before I even know it, and it just gets me ready just so I know that I can do all those things and be ready for the draft.
Camp will run all weekend, and while it certainly doesn't look fun, the team is pleased with the Vo2 results from its players.
We're very impressed right now. Most of our kids are hitting between 55 and 60, so we're excited about that. The kids have come in shape, and again, we're just going through the top prospects now. Our veterans will come later today, but we're expecting the same results.